a longer walk than we're used to, right?
Okay. I'm here tonight seeking your approval for our fifth grade students to attend fifth grade camp at Camp Mishindo this spring. This unique experience offers a great opportunity for our students to participate in an overnight camp. They will be there for 3 days and 2 nights. While they're at camp, they will have activities which will include courses on animals, outdoor skills, outdoor adventure, which will foster both educational growth and their personal development. To enhance this experience, we have a great group of 11th and 12th graders who will be serving as cabin leaders to provide guidance and support to our fifth grade students while they are there. The older students will be staying in the cabin with them to ensure safety and to ensure that they have an enriching environment. Cabin leaders will receive training with our staff in coordination with the Camp Mishindo staff. And then we do have staff who will be staying overnight to help guide both the students and the cabin leaders while they're there. The dates for camp, we had to divide up the students to ensure that they can have a great experience. So Allen and Shelters, fifth graders will be attending April 2nd through 4th. And then Ford Line, Grogan, and North Point fifth graders will be attending the following week, April 7th through 9th. The entire cost of this trip will be funded through grants, ensuring accessibility for all of our students.
Okay. Questions for staff? Apponia.
Hi, is this something that's continue like yearly, or is it new?
This is new, and the plan is to continue it for every fifth grade student moving forward.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? All right, seeing none, bring the discussion back to the table, entertain a motion on action item number 1.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the fifth grade camp field trip as presented.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Sage. Any discussion? All right, seeing no one, call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Action item number 2, approval of the purchase of the golf simulator. Mr. Dovey.
Good evening. The athletic department is here to propose the purchase of a golf simulator with the hitting net with the launch monitor technology for both the boys and girls programs. Over the past 2 years, both of these programs have seen a significant jump in participation, with over 20-some golfers being available to practice year-round. This is a necessary tool for us, especially in the springtime when the courses do open up. It's very difficult for us to get out onto the course to practice with the weather. Courses actually sometimes don't open up until the middle of April, and so this would allow us to have equipment to be able to have 6 to 8 players at a time to practice. And on there you'll see 3 quotes that were from OptiShot, Foresight, and SkyTrack, and it is our recommendation to go with OptiShot, which is a company based out of Brighton, which has a lifetime warranty, and it offers us the opportunity to troubleshoot very easily. And with this, the amount would not exceed $18,412.48.
Any questions for Mr. Dovey? Dr. Pomponio.
So with this, is there any membership required for the district? Because I see on the other one that there was a membership.
With OptiShot, everything is included in the price, so it is a one-time fee that you're paying within the $18,000, and then after that, you have 20 courses that are available, as well as like 4 to 5 driving ranges, and that there isn't an annual fee. So it's just a one-time, and that's it.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I just got one. I'm all for it. Do we have a location where it's going to get locked up so it doesn't walk? Because
Yep.
it's
So
in a box, right? Is it?
It's in a box. It comes in like a computer that'll end up having a lock on it so that no one can touch it, go in there and use the technology. Plus, it'll be in a locked room that is right off the weight room is where we're shooting for, and it'll be taken care of.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay, seeing none, I'll bring the discussion back to the table, entertain a motion on action item number 2.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of the golf simulator as presented.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Sage. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion passes. Action item number 3, approval of the purchase of the basketball shooting machine.
Back again. All right, so out of this is a proposal for the purchase of a basketball shooting machine. The one we currently have is about 25 years old. It still works, but it's on its last leg. We have 2 different options that are out there, the Dr. Dish All-Star Plus, as well as the gun company that goes with it. The difference between the 2 is the Dr. Dish is geared more towards high school teams. It is lighter weight, there's less space. There is also the ability for coaches to be able to preload workouts, track them. Also, there's a 5-year warranty on parts and accessories. And the other thing too is they will trade in our old machine and take that, to which lowered the price of that to where it's $6,519. So it was a savings of about $1,400 based off of the turning in of the old machine.
That's good.
Any questions for staff? All right, covered that one well. All right, go ahead and bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 3.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of the basketball shooting machine as presented.
Okay, a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Sage. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion passes. Action item number 4, approval of the pre-qualifying bond application approval.
Yes, thank you very much. I want to draw attention to the board today. This is our first meeting in our newly renovated auditorium. We've had several events here over the last couple of weeks that has really showcased the quality sound that the room is now able to produce. And it's pretty phenomenal, and we have everything to thank our community, every reason to thank our community for everything that we've seen as improvements across our campus at the high school. We know that this momentum still has areas that do need attention. There are some Davidson athletic support that needs to happen, facility support and infrastructure. We know that Davidson Gym needs that, baseball and softball fields. We are looking at adding in Anderson baseball, tennis, restroom, and concession pavilion. We're looking at adding air conditioning to the gym, to the multipurpose room in the high school. Classrooms that air conditioned in the Anderson High School, as well as weight room dehumidification. We're looking at Davidson and elementary air conditioning, security and technology upgrades, garish exterior renovation, a maintenance building and a transportation hub, and Asher renovations. As we're doing that, you have before you the pre-qualifying bond app that we worked with Treasury on yesterday, and that would be a no tax millage increase if we brought that to the public, to the community in May. That would allow us to, over the next 4 years, invest about $28 million into the projects that were named. So it is something that we would also accompany with a non-homestead operating renewal request. And what that is every 10 years, the community does have to confirm that the district is allowed to tax businesses. It has nothing to do with residences. It has to do with our businesses. And in order for that to maintain, it is about $5 million of operating cost that comes from business taxes. And that is wages, those are salaries, those are benefits for our operating expenses or towards them. So both of those would then go to the public and to our community in May. This right now is a pre-qualifying application that we would need approval by the board to even submit this application to the state. It would be reviewed by the state over the next 30 days. If it's approved by the state in January, on January 28th, it would come back to the board for approval if we were to submit this as a ballot initiative. So this does not actually put anything on the ballot. All this does is allow an application to go to the state, for the state to review the possibility. So this would come back to the board in January to decide if a ballot initiative is appropriate.
Thank you. Any questions for staff? Mr. Green?
So as I'm looking through this, I mean, just so the public knows, I know there's a lot in here, but it also, I know you talked about Davison and those facilities, but it also includes the elementary schools, furnishings, upgrades in all the elementary schools.
That's correct.
So we're going from bottom up, it's not just one specific spot.
That is true, yes. We've been pretty regularly doing things like replacing chairs, elementary chairs. We know that there's other furniture needs in classrooms that category of furnishings would be able to cover. We know that desks, we know chairs, all of those things are big needs.
Okay.
So are the security and technology upgrades throughout the district?
We have now a pretty established security footprint. So we use the Smart Boot. We do need to outfit Asher to have that school include those elements. We also need to go back, and now that Garish has been reopened and that Asher will be moving to Garish. So the Asher program, alternative ed, Atlas, all of those programming will move to Garish in January. So there are updates and upgrades that also need to happen there.
Okay, thank you.
We have been able to maintain our Chromebook distribution through our sinking fund. So every year, we're able to make sure that our students, as we need to replenish Chromebooks so that we continue as a one-to-one district, that is being covered right now under our sinking fund.
Any other questions? All right. Seeing none, bring the discussion back to the board and entertain a motion on action item number 4.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the qualifying bond application approval.
Okay, a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Green. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Action item number 5 is approval of the contract extension with Plant Moran, Real Point, for 2025 bond work.
Yes, since 2018, Plant Moran has been working with the district through all of its bond issues, its millages, to help as an owner's rep with architects and with our our construction managers. So this would continue their work if we did move forward with a millage request in May. They would support all the planning in advance of that. If it passed, they would then continue in that role as owner's rep. If it did not pass, that contract would end at that time. We do still have bond 2020 work that will continue through the summer and should be closed out completely by the end of 2025. So that relationship will continue through the duration of that bond fund. All the work that we do there, this would be for the event that we did move forward, we did pass the bond, and then we continued that work. All the same terms exist in this. It's simply an extension as what was there in 2018.
Okay. Any questions for staff? Okay. Seeing none, bring the discussion. I'll entertain a motion on action item number 5.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the contract extension with Plant Moran Real Point for 2025 bond work.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support by Ms. Angel. Any discussion? Okay. Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Action item number 6, approval of the tennis court and parking lot lighting award. Mr. Hardy.
Good evening. Excuse me. Scope of this request is for the addition of lighting to the new parking lot and roadway behind Anderson Tennis Courts, also to provide sports lighting at the tennis courts. The proposed work includes parking lot lighting, roadway lighting, 8 new sports light poles to light the tennis courts, bollard light poles along the sidewalks, trenching, boring. The parking lot and roadway lights will be tied in the building management system for energy efficiency, occupancy sensor for parking lot and roadway lights as well. There's going to be a separate on and off switch and an app for the tennis courts to turn the lights on at the courts. And there's also a future 2-inch conduit and ground box for future power accommodations going to be provided in the package. The warranty for the lighting is a 10-year warranty on roadway and parking lot lights and bollard fixtures. We have a 25-year warranty on all sports lighting for the tennis courts. There was a good turnout for the RFP. We had 6 contractors bid on the project. And we're here to recommend to the board to approve MHM Construction LLC. Their total cost was $317,630. We're asking for some contingency, $50,000 contingency for the project. Any unused monies would be returned back to the bond or to the district. So we're asking for a total cost of $367,630. And I also included a whole page of references for MHM Construction, so please see that. They've done a lot of parking lot lights and a lot of light packages throughout the state, including schools, parks. There's a lot here, a whole page of references. So, questions?
Very good. Any questions for Mr. Hardy? All right. Seeing none, bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 6.
Okay, Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the tennis court and parking lot lighting award as presented.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Sage. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Action item number 8, approval of the Asher Abatement Award.
7.
Oh, sorry, 7. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one here. Approval of the Anderson Auditorium Audiovisual Package. I jumped ahead, sorry. I'm in a hurry to get to the awards.
Good evening, Gary Kent with Plant Moran Rail Point. I'm here to present the award recommendation for additional project funding for the Anderson High School and Davidson Middle School upgrades. This is an ongoing project that is from the 2024 renovations that we did at Anderson High School, the field house, and Davidson Middle School. Just to recap, in January 2024, the board approved the hard construction costs and project contingency for this project for $6,536,530 for hard construction, as well as $653,653 for owner construction contingency. In February, the board approved $1.146,338 for CM fees, costs, and contingency, and then in August of 2024 is when we did the additional funding for the parking lot renovations around the athletic campus, and that was for $285,543. While work was ongoing with the project, we discovered the opportunity to do some additional lighting and audiovisual upgrades at Davidson Middle School and Anderson High School. We asked Granger Construction to provide a proposal to do this work. Their subcontractors provided proposals for a total amount of $47,351.43. The majority of this work would begin over the next couple of months. The audiovisual is about an 8-week lead time, which is the only delay. This would give us the future opportunity to add additional lighting, have more controls, some power, and associated, obviously, audio at the Davidson Middle School. The total project award for this would be just the $47,351.43, bringing the new total project cost to $9,419,715.43. In the following sheets, you will see Granger Construction's audiovisual contractor cost proposals, broken down by building. Any questions on this award recommendation?
Any questions for Mr. Kent? All right, seeing none, bring the discussion to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 7.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the Anderson Auditorium audiovisual package as presented.
Okay, a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support. Support by Mr. Green. Any discussion?
So what we, little sidebar there, we weren't talking about anything else. Anderson and Davison, right, because the proposal
That's
says
what I was
Anderson.
saying, yeah.
Correct.
They're both, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, we do want to highlight that this is only being brought to the board because it exceeds the original amount of the field house, the auditoriums, all of the work this summer. This is in addition to that. So the number that has come out as 9-some million is not for the AV package. That is all of the projects that we have done over the last year.
Yeah, this is just an additional 47.
This is just 47,000 on
Yeah,
top of that.
of the 6
And it had to do with the fact that initially, there were aspects of this auditorium that we didn't expect to renovate. As we accelerated the renovation, there were items that we identified that did need to be updated too, and those weren't in any contingency dollars.
Sure. Okay. Good. All right. All right, I have a motion, I have support. Any other discussion? All right, I'll go ahead and call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Now we'll get on the approval of the Asher Abatement Award. Mr. Hardy?
Before the next phase of the Asher Building, we'd like to take this opportunity to abate the asbestos flooring in the building after Asher moves out. Our consultant's Arch Environmental Group has reviewed and evaluated the submitted bids from the following companies for this project. We had a total of 6 bids for the project. The work would take place between February 1st, 2025 and March 1st, 2025. The asbestos abatement is for the 9x9 floor tile throughout the entire building. It includes the grinding of the mastic below the flooring. The floor will be clean and ready for new flooring upon this project completion. We support Arch Environmental Group's recommendation. We've also included the recommendation in the board memo here and the, the bid tabs so you can see all the contractors. Total cost of the project is $103,600, and that was for total environmental services. We're asking the board for a $10,300 contingency. So the total of the project would be $113,900 for the Asher asbestos abatement project.
Any
Questions?
Dr. Pomponio?
So did we use them before with Heinzen, or is this a different company?
Different company. They did bid at Heinzen, but this is a different company. And Arch Environmental knows all these companies. They work with them on a regular basis. They're confident that this company will do good work in the time frame allotted. We have 1 month to turn it around so that we can then look at other renovations to the building prior to the new phase.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All right. Seeing none, I'll bring the discussion back to the board. Entertain a motion on action item number 8.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the Asher Abatement Award as presented.
All right, a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support by Ms. Angel. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, I apologize for that, folks. We had some business to take care of. Next is presentation. So first is academic recognitions, SAT, AP performance.
Yes, it's my distinct pleasure and honor to recognize the achievement of our students. Titans over the last semester have done exceptional things, and over the last year. One of the things that we're wanting to expand is our recognition of academic achievement. So we know that over the last few years, we've developed a good routine, I think, of recognizing our athletics and our band and those that are performing in extracurricular activities. But finding a way to recognize academic achievement is something that our leadership of our high school has been a chief author of, and we're really excited today to start recognizing students since the pandemic who have achieved with an SAT of 1,300 or higher, and for those who score 3 or more on 3 or more AP exams, and there are different tiers of that, so we're hoping that down the road we might actually have students that are able to do that with maybe 4 exams or 5 exams, because we have students that are really taking great rigorous courses. One thing that we do want to do is also have this be its own legacy in the building. So we are going to create a plaque, and students who are hitting these objectives will be on those plaques. So as we walk through our hallways and we see those students who have achieved in athletics on our boards and in our walls and in the gyms, we're also going to see those who have hit these academic standards as well. So that's pretty exciting. I think it's an important turn for our district to do that, and I'm going to now turn this over to Ms. Randall, who's going to introduce our AP scholars at this time.
Good evening. I have the privilege of announcing these upstanding academic students at our building. The first presentation is for students who are being recognized with the AP Scholar Award with distinction. They scored 3 or higher on 5 AP tests. So these are, AP tests are 3, 4, or 5, and so these students are basically receiving college credit at their universities. The first person I would like to introduce, I'm going to read your name and say about you, and then you'll walk up, okay? All right, first we have Madison Velarde. Madison scored a 3 or higher on the AP US History, AP Biology, and AP Language and Composition tests. She enjoys reading and drama club production and plans to attend University of Michigan or Notre Dame in the fall. Not only does Madison excel academically, but she contributes to our school as the treasurer of Class Congress and Student Council, a member of Girl Upgate, Big Sisters, Link Crew, varsity swimming, and stage manager of the drama club. Congratulations, Madison. Congratulations. The next student is Maria Sadi. She is not here this evening, but I want to read her accomplishments. Maria scored a 3 or higher on AP Psychology, AP Biology, and AP Language and Composition tests. Maria plans to attend the University of Michigan in the fall. She has brought one of her loves to Anderson by being the founder of the Crochet Club, which has grown in numbers each year. Additionally, Maria is the president of the NHS Club, secretary of the Student Council, Link Crew leader, member of the Big Sisters, Girl Upgate, school improvement team, and currently holds the highest GPA of the senior class. Congratulations, Maria. I will give you this. And next we have Ava Kolakowski. Ava scored 3 or higher on the AP Psychology, AP Language and Composition, and AP US History tests. Ava plans to attend Wayne State in the fall. She enjoys listening to music, is vice president of our Interact Club, a member of NHS, Student Council, and Crochet Club. Congratulations, Ava. All 3, in essence, 2 of the 3, all 3 of these students have demonstrated a successful balance of grades and activities. We are very proud of them, how they represent Southgate Anderson High School and their academic achievements. Next, we would like to present to our Board of Education our 1,300 and higher scholars. This year, we have 2 students who achieved a 1,300 or higher on their SAT. The first student I would like to introduce is Jessica Timms. Jessica scored a 1560 on her SAT. For those that are not aware, 1,600 is the maximum. She came to Southgate Schools as a junior from Wyandotte Public Schools. Jessica is enrolled in our Atlas online program. She has found much success in online learning and will be graduating this year. Jessica has what I would refer to as a natural intelligence. She said she relied on being able to think logically and intuitively about the questions. You can stand here with me while I talk about you. About the questions and understand the logical framework rather than just memorizing the material. She did say that studying academic vocabulary is very helpful. Jessica enjoys creative writing, drawing and painting, songwriting, singing, playing the piano, doing yoga, and spending time with dogs. Jessica would like to be an author and songwriter in her future. Her future will be one that she is in control of, teaching herself in unstructured environments with a lot of flexibility. Congratulations, Jessica. Next, we are proud to introduce Lawrence Zhang. Lawrence scored a 1380 on his SAT. He is a lifelong Southgate student who started his educational career at Shelters Elementary, then to Davidson Middle School, and now making us very proud every day at Anderson. He has been very successful academically and enjoys talking with friends in person and online in his free time. His hobbies include solving Rubik's Cubes, learning about computers, and building keyboards. Lawrence has advice for underclassmen who will take the SAT. He suggests practicing in online courses like Khan Academy and watching online tutorial videos. Additionally, he said, the earlier you begin to study and practice, the better. Lawrence has aspirations to attend University of Michigan Ann Arbor or Dearborn. He plans to pursue a career in computer sciences or engineering, and we can't wait to hear about his success. Congratulations, Lawrence. Thank you very much for giving us time to recognize these students.
All right, so next up, we are going to honor our marching band. And being around athletics an awful lot and being here in the summer, you truly get to see how much time and effort our marching band puts into it through band camp and the countless hours that they are out there. And I wrote up something and said that I had the privilege of seeing how incredible these individuals work hard and what goes into making a band program a success. It's just not about the performances themselves, but it's the countless hours of practice. It's the late nights under the stadium lights and the dedication to each student that they put into perfecting their craft. From long rehearsal days in the parking lot to hours spent perfecting choreography and music, every member of our band gives their all to make each performance something truly special. This year, all the hard work paid off in a big way. Our students wrapped up their season at the MCBA competition at Ford Field. And we couldn't be more proud of their 6th place finish, and it's a testament to their commitment, teamwork, and passion for the performing arts. The impact of their dedication goes beyond just the competition. It also enriches the entire high school experience for everyone involved. We are so proud of our students have accomplished, and we look forward to supporting their continued growth and success. And so at this time, I would like to bring up our marching band to be recognized for their 6th place finish this year.
no music playing. Right. Cue the music.
Great job.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say what an honor it is to be here this evening and what a great night it is to recognize all of the great things our students at Southgate have done this year so far. We will now begin our recognition of our Fall 2024 Titan Award winners. To these student athletes, thank you for representing your school, your families, and your community as well as you have. You were chosen for this prestigious award because you embody what it truly means to be a Southgate Titan. You were dedicated, you showed hard work and leadership abilities, and above all things, you put the team above yourselves, and you bettered yourselves and your teams. Congratulations on your accomplishments. Our first Titan Award winner, we're going to have actually our DMS soccer coach, Coach Ensign, come up here and say a few words about our first Titan Award recipient.
Good evening and thank you. It's my honor and pleasure as the soccer coach this year to recognize outstanding player and individual, Mr. Connor Braddock. Connor is a hardworking, dedicated student athlete. He showed up every day with a positive, humble attitude and ready to give 100%. Even on days when he had multiple practices, I told him to take it easy. He wouldn't. He's still 100% full bore all the time. He's a great team leader through word and action. He proved to have a strong and resilient character and always showed great sportsmanship. He was an outstanding teammate, and he took whatever role was needed, what the team needed him to fill, without question. We needed to play defense, he played defense. I needed a goalie, he played goalie. Whatever it was, and he did an amazing job at whatever he did. He carried himself on a daily basis and reflected great credit upon himself, his family, and Southgate schools. Any coach that has a player like Connor would be very blessed. I'm very happy that I had him on our team. He was our leading scorer. He was nominated by our team for 3 different awards, and ultimately he won MVP. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do in the next 4 years. He's a 3-sport athlete, maybe even 4, if he wants to do some kicking for the football team. So good things from this young man. Keep an eye on him. Thanks, guys.
Our next Titan Award winner we would like to recognize is for for sideline cheerleading this fall, Maya Gomez. I'm speaking on behalf of Coach Cassidy Tier right now, who could not be here this evening, but she states, Maya Gomez is an athlete you always dreamed to have on your team. She is a natural leader and uses that strength to be a role model for both her teammates in her grade and those below that look up to her as well. I know that I can always count on Maya to do and act as she needs for the betterment of the team. She continues to push herself to be better while also lending a helping hand to her teammates. I know that Maya will continue to do great things as she continues her athletic and academic career at Southgate. With her continued determination and drive, she will excel at whatever she does. Thank you. Our next Titan Award winner is for our cross-country team, and we will introduce, there were 2 Titan Award recipients for our cross-country, and the first up is Lucas Mole. Lucas was a 3-year athlete in the Davidson Middle School cross-country program. He's been the top runner on the boys' team the last 2 years. This year, Lucas took on a leadership role within the entire team. Both the boys and girls teams looked up to Lucas every day at practice to lead our training sessions and at our weekly jamborees. This past season, Lucas battled through 2 illnesses that kept him out of practice and competition. Despite the setbacks, Lucas trained even harder once he returned and was able to medal at the Gabriel Richard Invitational with a PR. Not surprisingly, Lucas is also involved in Web and NJHS at Davidson. We will definitely miss him next year, and good luck at Anderson. Congratulations, Lucas. Our next Titan Award recipient for cross country is Ava Branchow. Ava joined the Davidson cross country program this past season after having a standout 6th grade track season. Right away, Ava's work ethic and performance stood out amongst the teams. She truly led by example. Ava placed in the top 5 in our all Downriver League jamborees except for 1. She placed 3rd and received a medal for the Gabriel Richard Invitational before this season. Before this season, the girls' record in the 2-mile at Davidson was 13 minutes and 1 second. Ava beat that time during 4 competitions in the fall, culminating with her best time of 12 minutes and 34 seconds at the regional meet, where she received a medal for her 14th place finish. We look forward to watching Ava compete during track in the spring. Congratulations, Ava. Our next Titan Award recipient is for 7th grade volleyball, Haven Michalik, sorry. This is written by Coach Tangway, the 7th grade coach. Haven has been a joy to coach this season, which is why I have selected her to receive the Titan Award. The Titan Award goes to someone who demonstrates being a great teammate on and off the court, someone who never gives up and works hard no matter who is watching them. Lately, it goes to someone who always tries their hardest and does not let their emotions show. Haven represents this person exactly. She was always the most positive teammate and also the hardest worker. Haven is an example of a player who works hard when no one is looking. Most importantly, she was a good friend to her teammates. I am beyond proud of the player Haven has become as I watched her grow throughout the season. Thank you, Haven. Our next Titan Award recipient is for 8th grade volleyball, Olivia Jamie. This was written by Coach Ashley Whitlow. I chose Olivia for the Titan Award because she always puts 100%, whether it was during a game or practice. She was so dedicated to this team and was willing to do anything to make the team better and work harder together. Olivia always had a positive attitude on and off the court. Keep up your hard work and dedication, Olivia. It will take you far as you enter the next stage of high school. Congratulations. The next Titan Award recipient is for, again, 8th grade volleyball, and that goes to Aubrey Stamper. I chose Aubrey for the Titan Award because I never once saw Aubrey mad or upset. Even when mistakes were made, she always knew how to fix it or move on with a positive attitude. Aubrey has come so far this season with so many accomplishments and improvements. Wishing you the best of luck in your volleyball career. You will go very far. Congratulations. And our last Davidson Titan Award recipient is for our DMS football team, and that award goes to Logan Crane. Reading on behalf of Coach Paul Okerlund, Logan is one of those guys who embodies the characteristics of a Titan leader. From day one, Logan was interested in what he could do to improve his skills so that he could be a better teammate. He never complained when things weren't going well, and he showed up every day eager to work and encourage his teammates. Logan was typically one of the first ones on the field for practice and one of the last ones off. He always had questions about what he needed to do and how he could improve. Logan was a great teammate and will have a very successful football career moving forward. Congratulations, Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Davidson Fall Titan Award winners.
All right, so we're moving on to the high school. Just a little right up here. We've been awarding the Titan Award for a few years now, and some players have won it multiple times, and others, this is the first time receiving the honor. And there's a lot of things that go into the Titan Award, especially selflessness, commitment, positive attitude, enthusiasm, and teamwork. So you'll hear a lot of that in the little write-ups that the coaches did prepare for our athletes today. So first up for girls golf, we have Paige Pilarczyk and Dayton Wazalewski. So come up, please. Paige completed her successful sophomore year, showing growth in both her play and leadership. She has an incredible personality and sense of humor that affects everyone involved in the golf program. Younger players on the team look to her, and her hard work outside the season has made her a better player and the reason she has improved so quickly. She's a leader in the classroom with a 4.0 GPA, and golf is an incredibly difficult sport where patience and positivity is a must. Although Paige has high expectations for herself, she is able to handle the ups and downs of the sport with class and pride. Her sportsmanship and honesty to the sport has shown with other players and coaches in the league. We are proud to have Paige on our team. She represents Southgate Anderson and our team in an incredible manner. Congratulations, Paige. Next up is Dayton Wazalewski. Dayton also completed her sophomore year, showing great improvement in the game of golf. Dayton is soft-spoken, but is a fierce competitor with high expectations for herself. She shows honesty and integrity on the golf course for posting accurate scores and following the rules that must be enforced by themselves. Dayton is a favorite amongst the teaching staff at Southgate Anderson and takes pride in her academics. Dayton also comes from an incredible family that comes out to support her on the course. We are proud to have Dayton in our golf program and look forward to 2 more seasons with her. And we'd like to thank Coach Ryan Gravitz for both write-ups for both of these wonderful girls. So congratulations. Next up, we have our JV sideline cheer recipient, Denise Stanley. Coach Olivia Ensign wrote that Denise was an athlete who earned the admiration of her peers. Her exceptional talent and dedication allowed her to contribute to both the varsity and JV teams this year. Denise was a valuable asset to her teammates and was always striving to be the best and encouraging those around her to do the same. We'd like to congratulate Titan Award recipient Denise Stanley. Next is our varsity sideline cheer recipient, Brooklyn Sage. Coach Alex Talbot shared the following about Brooklyn. Brooklyn was a true leader on her team, earning the respect and admiration of her teammates, especially the younger girls. With her unwavering dedication, she constantly found ways to support both the team and the coaches, and always going above and beyond to ensure success. Her natural leadership will lead her to great things in the future, no question about it. Congratulations to Brooklyn Sage on being the Varsity Titan Award winner. Next up, we have our varsity swim and dive, and that is Gracie Chrysler. Coach Joyce Hollow wrote that Gracie was chosen for this award because she truly proved herself as a leader on our team. She took the initiative to lead warm-ups at meets and was always there to cheer on her teammates. Gracie's hard work paid off as she kept improving throughout the season, peaking at championships where she swam her best times and made it to the finals in the 100 breaststroke. She always gave it her all, both in practice and in races. Gracie was always willing to try new events whenever needed, and she had a positive attitude that always was ready to help out when a team needed it. On top of all of that, she showed great respect to her coaches, teammates, and everyone involved in meets. Gracie's leadership and kindness made her a standout member of the team. Congratulations. Next up is our Varsity Tennis Award, Jackson Mall. Coach Cadero Sheets said this about Jackson. I chose Jackson for the Titan Award because he truly represents what's best in our school in every way. He has an incredible work ethic, always pushing himself to do his best. Jackson shows great sportsmanship, treating everyone with respect and fairness, and he also is the first to help his teammates get better, always offering advice and encouragement. His leadership shines through in everything he does, inspiring others to step up and do their best. Jackson is the kind of person who makes our team and school proud, and that's why he is so deserving of this recognition. Congratulations to Jackson Mall. Next up, we have Julianne Nadolski. Coach Bree Fast shared this with us that after the girls' cross-country team leader graduated last year, Jules stepped up and naturally filled the role. She showed up every day with a smile and positive attitude and enough energy to go around. Unfortunately, Jules battled an injury on and off that held her back from reaching her season's goals, but that didn't stop her from giving her best effort and encouraging her teammates along the way. Her enthusiasm for the sport has proven to be contagious, and her toughness is unmatched. If a coach could create an athlete for the team to follow, they could use Jules as a blueprint. Congratulations to our Titan Award winner, Julian. Next up, we have Anthony Majapani. Anthony, for football, on our freshman team, made it a lasting, impressive impact in his freshman season. Stepping up to many of the challenges his team asked of him, both as a leader and as a teammate, he brought passion, enthusiasm, and a positive attitude every day. This young man played multiple positions across all 3 phases of the game without ever complaining. Anthony truly embodies the Titan spirit with his can-do attitude and the unwavering commitment to his team. Congratulations to our freshman football Titan Award winner, Anthony Manjapani. Next up, we have our junior varsity football Titan Award winner, and that is Jaden LaRoe. This came from both Coach Norcia and Coach Burkhart, and they had this to say about Jaden. Had an outstanding sophomore season after a freshman year that left him determined to improve. Frustrated by how his first season went, Jaden dedicated himself to intense work in the weight room and on the field. His hard work paid off as he emerged as one of the top linemen on our JV team, playing a key role in the development of his teammates throughout the season. Jaden is a feared opponent, known for his relentless effort and unwavering drive. It's always certain that he'll be near the ball and embodying the true Titan spirit with every play. Congratulations to our Titan Award winner, Jaden LaRoe. Next up is our varsity soccer, Antonio Gaglio. Coach Jacob Fidel had this to write about Tony. Antonio is a well-deserving winner of the Titan Award for soccer. He's the kind of kid who's always first to show up and the last to leave, putting in the extra effort every day. Antonio is always willing to help out, whether it's with his teammates or anyone else. He's also been a big part of getting more people involved in soccer, and his hard work, positive attitude, and willingness to support others makes him a key part of the team and a true Titan. Congratulations to our Titan Award winner, Antonio Gaglio. Next up is our freshman volleyball, and that will be Kylie Stamper. Coach Lockhart and Coach Ariana chose Kylie for the Titan Award because she's an outstanding athlete and teammate. She demonstrated significant improvement throughout the season, and as a strong player, she was always eager to improve and never hesitated to ask questions to better herself. She consistently cheered on her teammates and offered encouragement when they needed it. Her bubbly personality and positive attitude were evident in her play, which was reflected in her skills. This is why we selected Kylie for the Titan Award. Next up is our JV Volleyball Titan Award winner, and that is Victoria Chisuski. Mr. Piez wrote about Victoria. I chose Victoria for the Titan Award because she's the kind of player every coach dreams of having on this team. Her work ethic is second to none, and she shows up every day ready to give her best and helps push her teammates to do the same. Victoria's attitude, both on and off the court, is always positive and supportive. She leads by example in every drill and game, and she's not just focused on her own success, but making sure the whole team improves together. Her commitment, leadership, and passion for volleyball make her incredibly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations to Victoria. We had a few that were unable to, and that we'll end up recognizing them at a later date with theirs. So we'd like to congratulate these Titan Award winners.
Good job.
Yep. If you want. All right, so next up, we're going to celebrate, we had a state qualifier this year. This year, Ella Manor had an extraordinary season on the diving board. She was crowned the champion in her individual portion of the Downriver League dive competition, which is an impressive feat itself, but it also didn't stop there. Ella went on to claim the title of Division II Region 4 diving champion at the MHSAA Girls Dive Championship. Her hard work and dedication paid off once again as she qualified for states, leaving a lasting impact on the growing program. As a token of our recognition for her outstanding accomplishments, we are proud to present Ella with 2 plaques. One will be hers to keep, and the other, along with a 5x7 picture, will be proudly displayed in our swim hallway trophy case for all to see for the Downriver League champion and also for the Division II Region 4 diving champion. On the last one, we have a couple record-breaking performances that we are going to recognize. Records are a big part of sports, and they show us what's been achieved and what's possible. Sometimes they're broken, and when that happens, it's a celebration of hard work and dedication that raises the bar even higher. Other times, records stand strong, pushing athletes to be more determined to reach them. The pursuit of breaking a record can inspire someone to train harder, given their all and push beyond their limits. Whether they're broken or remain unbroken, records motivate athletes to keep improving and leave their mark on the game. And we had a few that were able to leave their mark not only in the season, but also on the career. And first, I would like to have Ella come back up, please. Oh, you already gave it to her? Okay. Ella, come on up. Ella broke her own record from last year, getting into the 6 dive and the 11 dive record with points. The 6 dive record was 230.65, and then the 11 dive was 388.3. So, which is an incredible feat, which she went about 30 points over her previous record. And so we'd like to congratulate her on those record-breaking performances. We had 2 other football players that we're going to recognize in March for their performance. One's playing a basketball game right now, so this one will go hand in hand. But over the last 3 years, this individual has done quite an amazing job for breaking records. Jackson Sage, please come up. Four years ago, Jackson was a little kid who got onto the field in his first varsity football game, and obviously he had the ability. We knew that eventually he was going to be breaking records, and he did. Over his career, he was able to break the school record in passing yards with 3,591. He had 40 touchdown passes and 58 career total touchdowns for the football program. So it was truly a joy to watch him every Friday night, to see the drive and determination that he had, and we'd like to congratulate him on that. Thank you for all the wonderful recognition, and congratulations once again to all of you out there.
Thank you very much. Okay, so second to last item on the agenda is citizens' comments. Any member of the public can address the board for up to 3 minutes. Is there anybody who's here to speak tonight? Okay, I don't see anybody. We'll go ahead and we'll close public comment. Brings us to the last item on the agenda. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I have a motion to adjourn by Mr. Green.
Support.
They're supported by Mr. Sage. Any discussion on this? Mr. Green?
I know we don't do this very often, but I kind of speak for the whole board when I tell everybody happy holidays, and we're very proud of all you. Everything we've done facility-wise, academically, of course, is the most important, but everything else we've rounded in this community is because of the parents and because of you students. So we wish you a happy holiday and keep your continued success. Also want to acknowledge Mr. Lamos isn't here. Maybe the adults know, or the viewing public, Mr. Lamos is out ill tonight, or has a medical situation from what I understand, but this would have been his last board meeting. He has served this board 2 different times over the last 30 years, multiple times, an integral part of this community. He is retiring from the board. Wish him the best, and we welcome back a former board member that will be at our next meeting, which is Jason Koopser. So a lot of great things and a lot of people in this community. And I'm originally from that green and white school down the road, but not anymore, and I haven't been for a very long time. My daughter's been here since kindergarten, so I'm going to go on a soapbox for that 1 minute. And I'm very proud to be a Southgate Titan, to live in this community, be on this board, and coach in this community. So thank you to the entire community, and God bless everyone. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All right, seeing none, I'll just take the opportunity to thank Mr. Lamos as well. He's been a big help over his 6 years of serving his term, and I really appreciate his time here, so. All right, and with that, I will go ahead and call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, we are adjourned.
Thank you for coming.